Denny-kun.
Denny-kun. Denny-kun. This is real, guys. I'm reading fan fiction.
Reichiro Ketsu.
Look,
Hineko.
I'm Asian and I still can't read it.
Well, anyway, this girl is a 17-year-old cat demon who is tortured by the memory of her father. She works for the Yakuza with her dog-cat demon friend Inuyasha. She loves Denmark, not the country, I assume.
But nah. She turns out in her bed in the morning. She looks out the window and there comes a map of Denmark.
Oh no.
Denmark. Denny-kun, it's you, the map of Denmark.
She was staring.
Look, when you have something like this where the fiction is M and has really weird writing, I mean, you kind of have to.
Wait. Yeah, you do. I know you do. I love you, Denny-kun, Reichiro purred. They kissed passionately, like a woman and man that haven't seen each other for 40 years.
Oh, man.
But have loved each other all that time. She wanted to drink his blood really, really bad. But she couldn't. For if she were to suck the life juices out of him, it would turn him into a demon man. Of course, she would never let anything bad happen to him. He was the love of her life, and her only love.
And her only. That's the weird part, and her only love. It's just, why would you put that? It doesn't make sense.
Oh, wait.
What?
Reichiro was out prowling in the woods when she heard a certain cackling. It was a witch. Ooh, said the witch in a nasty voice. Like you're eating something slimy. I see there's a girl out to get me, and she thinks she's prettier than me, eh?
She thinks she's prettier than me, yeah, sure.
The witch is Canadian. Well, Reichiro smiled. You are old and ugly, and I'm assigned to kill you.
What in the world? This is ridiculous. I love it. Alright, okay. Hello everyone, it's CreamBRabbit here, and I'm here with my friend Duckling.
Hi.
She is a YouTuber as well. She makes videos, usually covers.
No,
you do.
I don't make videos.
You used to make lots of videos. Anyways, here is a fan fiction. Oh, I just realized. When she says she loves Denmark, she's really in love with Denmark. Because this is an Inuyasha and Hatalia crossover.
Oh yeah, no, I figured that she meant
the Italian character. Yeah, okay. So she really is in love with Denmark.
She was staring Denmark in the face.
Okay, sorry if I don't read the comments here. I really wanted to read this. So, this is Blood Raining Night by Reichiro Ketsueki Nako Oni. Reichiro Ketsueki Nako Oni is a 17-year-old cat demon girl who is tortured by the memory of her father. She works for the Yakuza with her dog-cat demon friend Inuyasha. She loves Denmark, but her love is put into peril. Will she save her relationship and destroy her father? Find out! Chapter 1. Do you want to do like popcorn reading where I read a few lines and then you do after?
Yeah, I really like popcorn.
Alright. Sorry, let me just silence my phone here. Chapter 1. The first rainy night. The sky was blue out. Reichiro had just opened her golden eyes to the morning that she has had for the past 17 years of her life. Sorry if I read this poorly. I'm tired. So she groggily rubbed her eyes and on her eyelids and rolled over. She was staring Denmark in the face, or as she calls him, Denny. Denny-kun, she spoke softly like floating butterflies on the breeze. Good morning. I've missed you in my sleep. I've missed you too. He took his hand and ran it down to the tip of her soft, furry ear. Her ear twitched with delight. I get worried about you sometimes, though. Really? Her golden eyes lit up like a light in a lamp on a dark night. Yes, of course. You work for the Yakuza. How am I supposed to feel? You know, she needs to convey who's talking.
Yeah, it's not
It's not
clear.
super
Is it my
clear. Like
turn?
I get who's talking from time to time, but you know.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
After two more lines, I guess, for me. Her eyes
Okay.
gaze downward, like as if trying to see something on the floor. It's good to know there's actually someone who cares about my existence. I love you with all my heart, Ray-kun. Your turn.
Oh gosh. Yeah. You do. I know you do. I love you, Denny-kun. Reichiro purred. They kissed passionately, like a woman and man that haven't seen each other for 40 years, but have loved each other all that time. She wanted to drink his blood, really, really bad, but she couldn't. For if she were to suck the life juices out of him, it would turn him into a demon vampire. Of course, she would never let anything bad happen to him. He was the love of her life, and her only love. Rachel dressed in her outfit she wore to the Yakuza and got ready for work. She wore a white schoolgirl's outfit that had long sleeves, a red ribbon around her neck, red trimming that went on her sleeves, a red skirt, her brown hair tied up in a red ribbon, red as blood, and a big blonde.
Okay, all right, time out. She had all this. I like the irony of that, the situational irony. That was actually pretty funny. I like that sort of writing where it just came out of nowhere, just to slap you in the fucking face. Oh, I'm sorry for cursing. Slaps you in the freaking face.
Her long brown hair with blue highlights in the middle swayed in the breeze so beautifully she could almost kill someone if her lips were really red, but she didn't need expected she would have a tough assignment today. Rachel was out, prowling in the woods, when she heard a certain cackling. It was a witch. Ooh, said the witch in a nasty voice like you're eating something slimy. I see there's a girl out to get me, and she thinks she's prettier than me, eh?
Alright, I want to say this next one. Well,
Okay.
Rachel smiled, you are old and ugly, and I'm assigned to kill you. This will be the last time you fight me. Rachel ran toward the hag, her breast delicately bouncing in the wind. Okay, buddy. She's only 17. The witch took out a staff and tried to smite her, but fell short when Rachel suddenly disappeared and reappeared behind her. Nothing personnel, kid. I'm kidding. I told you not to mess with me, she said, slitting the witch's throat open. She put her lips to the wrinkly neck and sucked it really, really hard. The blood came pouring into her mouth like a waterfall of gore and violence. She was going home and after having killed the witch when she heard an unusual noise coming from the bushes. He said, I've come back for you. Rachel was astonished. Father, she yelped, you're supposed to be dead. Why did you come back? Why did you have to come back? Tears of pain and darkness rolled down her eyes as her worst nightmare stepped towards her. Okay, you can read the rest. I don't curse. I don't want to curse anymore.
Okay. Is that okay?
I will allow it for this one moment, this one chapter.
Okay. I'm undefeatable, bitch. You had your chance years and years ago, but you failed, and now I'm back to get you. You don't want to fight me, father? She drew out her long, bloody sword and looked at him in a cruel way. I haven't come to kill you right now, but someday beware. And with that, he threw a smoke bomb at her and disappeared. Next.
Oh God. I want to recap. I want a small. I need a small break. That was a loaded chapter.
That was a good chapter. Chapter 2 is a lot shorter. Look.
It is?
Yeah, it's a lot
Oh
shorter.
God.
Okay.
But like
Chapter 2, Tears of Rain. Reichiro got home. It took a while for the impact of her father coming back to soak in. Soak is spelled S-O-K-E.
Good. That's how it's meant to be spelled. Just like egg roll.
She was hot. I love that so much. Avocado egg roll. She was hot with anger and sadness. She decided to train in the garden with her teacher, Inuyasha. He wasn't full cat demon like Reichuru. He was also part dog demon. They both had fangs and sharp animal-like eyes, and in those eyes were a hint of love for Rei. Rei-chan, he said, I've been waiting a long time for you. How did the battle go? My dead father, he is back. Her face collapsed in her hands and she nearly cried. How can he be back? He's dead. No, he's back. I don't know what to do. Maybe I can get our master of the Yakuza to kill him. She had a tear roll down the side of her sad cheeks. Her and Inuyasha both work for the Yakuza, and she thought he might be able to frame her dad.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in here.
Go.
I don't know if that'd be allowed. His ears twitched. Then I will have to kill him myself. Her eyes turned red with madness, like blood on fire, after crying a single tear. Because that's how it works. After sadness is immediate anger. Inuyasha didn't want her to get hurt.
Realistic.
Huh?
The emotions are incredibly realistic.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm shedding a tear too.
Inuyasha didn't want her to get hurt. He was worried. He couldn't tell her though, because he didn't want her to know his feelings for him. What?
That doesn't make any sense.
For her or for him? Inuyasha likes Reichuru's dad? Okay.
What? Oh no. I think you're right. Oh, I thought that was a typo.
It's either is a typo or deliberate. Who knows?
Oh no. Okay.
Please, he said, don't go. He'll kill you. She looked at him bravely. I'll be fine. That night she went home. Denmark was sitting on the couch next to the fire. He was reading a book very intensely. I see you're home, Rei-kun. Yeah, I'm home, Denny-kun, she sighed. I saw you talking to Inuyasha. I think you should get a different tutor, like Kagome or Germany. They're both so good with wars and fighting. I understand the irony in that completely.
They're both so good with wars.
Freaking Germany. Okay, understood. Why are you jealous? You don't have to be. I swear I'd never cheat on you. I love you. Their eyes told each other that something was wrong, but they both ignored it. They decided to just go to bed instead of saying anything. They cuddled together and did some other stuff, like sex. Then they fell asleep. And as they slept, her dad was watching. Ew!
They did some other stuff.
Inuyasha is owned and created by Rumiki Takahashi.
Next.
Chapter 3. Oh, this is a much longer one.
She woke up all alone in a room she'd never seen before. It was pitch black, and maniacal laughter could be heard from a distance. She could taste blood in her mouth, and she liked it. Her cat demon must have come out and attacked someone. She was scared and alone. Denny-kun, she called out. Where are you? Are you here? She walked out of the room and down a long, narrow hallway. A feeling of guilt and cowardness overcame her. What had just happened? Did she really eat somebody? These were things she didn't want to think about. Her main focus was on finding a way out. I have captured you, Rei. There is no escape. Who are you? She was angry. Are you my father? Are you my father?
Are you my father? No. You silly father.
No. Are you my mommy?
No. Do I sound like a mommy? Hello?
I am Sesshomaru, Inuyasha's brother, the vampire lord. What? Reichuru gasped in terror. Sesshomaru had died. She could have sworn that he had died. It was a long, long time ago. Inuyasha had gotten in a fight with Sesshomaru over the death of their mother, and seen that anime, and
Oh
Inuyasha
god.
stabbed him in the heart.
Spoilers.
That moment he died and tumbled off the cliff into the abyss of the ocean. The only way he could come back is if he was a vampire. That makes sense. Who had been bitten by someone. But who? Reichuru, he said. I don't know why you protected my brother. His fiery eyes flashed. But you can't stand between him and me anymore. I must kill him, and I have to kill him for the sake of our mother. He loved your mommy. He couldn't help what happened. He was only an Akachan. Why are you holding on to a grudge that you don't need to? She always loved him. Father didn't care about me. He just didn't care. That doesn't matter. Anyway, it's time for you to be rid of.
Wonderful writing. I'm gonna get the rest of this here. I wanna join in.
Yeah.
Then out of nowhere, Inuyasha and Kagome flew out of the shadows and picked Reichuru up. Hey, she shouted. Oh wait. Hey, she shouted. I can take care of myself. I don't need you to help me. Yes, you do. Inuyasha looked at her. I'm here to protect you. Her cheeks turned red, and as she looked away, she saw Kagome try to slash Sesshomaru in half. Damn! Kagome screamed. He's too hard to defeat. What should I do? Her skirt flew in the air because of course it did. Inuyasha joined the battle, and all three of them went at it like rabid dogs, because that's how fighting works. When blood sprayed the room crimson, Reichuru licked the wall like a hungry devil, because this is her aphrodisiac. Slurping up the mixture of their blood, Sesshomaru threw his arm out and slammed Kagome against the wall, knocking her out. He flew away with her into the night. Oh, and hello, bye everybody. Bye, Lucky, I guess. He flew away with her into the night, and they weren't seen after that. Oh my god, Kagome! Inuyasha cried into the night. He howled in sorrow and remorse. Yes.
Wait, did she die?
I don't know. Do you think anything here is conveyed? All we knew that her skirt flew up and then they fought like rabid dogs. Oh no, she's not dead. She just got knocked out. Sesshomaru threw his arm out and slammed Kagome against the wall, knocking her out instead of killing her. Okay, good. No, it's like, it's okay, Inu-sama. Reichuru comforted him. I'm sure she'll be fine. No, Rei, you don't understand. He is a lord of vampires. She's one of them now. When was that established?
It wasn't.
That was legitimately never established, other than her skirt flew in the air.
You know, that's the most important.
The most important plot point was that her skirt flew in the air, not that she was slammed against the wall and knocked out.
The most important thing in the whole thing.
And she wasn't bitten either. So, like, how did that happen?
Oh,
like how did that happen?
Like this, Cream. This is like those old anime that had so many panty shots.
Yeah, but they don't even show that she got bitten. This is weird.
No, the most important thing is that
her skirt flew up in the air. That's the most important part, I guess. He gently put his hand up to his teary eyes. Their golden eyes meet. One of them, like a vampire? Yes, Ray. Reichuru and Inuyasha went back to the village. Tenmark was standing by himself at the market, eating a Danish. Because of what he was eating, it was important. Reichuru departed from Inuyasha, wishing him luck and then going to Denmark. Things aren't looking good, Denny-kun. She sighed and fell into his arms. I miss you so much, baby. I'm glad to see you back in one piece. When I woke up, I found you gone. I was scared. I thought that your dad had gotten to you, and all I could do was eat a Danish. What the heck? Like, that's important. Like he wasn't He was standing by himself eating a Danish. It's like, was he like if you're going to do that, at least talk about how dejected he was.
The character
development is non-existent in this anime.
No. Her eyes sparkled as she looked up at him. We have bigger problems on our hands. Sesshomaru, the vampire lord, is black. He wants to kill me for protecting Inuyasha. I don't want to protecting him. His golden hair blew in the wind. I love you, Reikun, but you spend too much time with your tutor. Please, I beg of you, forget about Inuyasha and Sesshomaru. Find someone new to teach you how to fight. In fact, I know the perfect tutor. Next. Chapter 4.
Sesshomaru, the vampire lord, is black. Good to know. Yeah, now what about him? Like, other than he's black? I know they meant back. Now I'm willing to believe that it was just a typo from before.
Her black hair wiped around like a black whip. There was a fierce look of consternation on her. That's not a word. On her face as fire and air came out of her hands. Denmark took Reichuru over to her. Reikun, he said, meet Korra.
Now we have Korra.
Your new tutor and dark arts of air and firebending. Konnichiwa, watashi wa Reichuru. What is that? Sorewa anata ni ureshi.
That is the weirdest. That is the weirdest.
It's good. That's how it all works in Japan. Her brown hair falling over like a silky ball.
Like, I understand what she said. It's like Sore wa anata ni, like this. Like, she's happy that she's here. She's happy that she's here. But Sore wa is like, this is anata ni aete means like you aete, like here. That's such a weird way to write that. I think she just used Google Translate, to be honest.
Not even just that, but like she wrote it in Romaji.
I mean, it's supposed to be in English, so
she can speak English. Gomen. I mean, I'm sorry.
Gomen Nasa.
How are you, Korra? I'm fantastic. She whizzed up in the air and shot flames out of her hands. I'm ready to make you the most lethal assassin. Besides me, of course. Ray thought to herself, I'm already lethal. Korra touched Denmark on the cheek. You know, maybe you should join too. We need some sexy men around here. No, I think he's fine at home. Reichuru snapped.
Snaped.
Anyway, Korra. Oh, you're right. Reichuru snaped. Anyway,
hello,
hello,
Minty Choco Cream.
I need to start training you. We could be best friends. A wink. Hell no, Reichuru.
Heck no, Reichuru. Wonderful to use apostrophes instead of like just like not.
Yeah, I think they're doing that to
change to show the difference between a thought and a spoken word. I understand.
I don't think that's how actual punctuation.
No, you do not punctuate any sort of thought.
Yeah, I think sometimes italics are used. Catch Reichuru. Korra threw fire at her. Reichuru held out her hands and caught it, instantly freezing it with ice. My, you are strong. Can you bend fire too? Of course I can. Reichuru lit a candle in her hands. You see, my father was a demon. My mother was part cat. I have the demon blood in me. I can start fires. That's so amazing. You could be the next Avatar.
Beautiful.
Why is that?
I'm so glad that she's gay.
She cupped Ray's hands. I can feel it within you. The power? Reichuru looked puzzled and confused, like a lost boy in the woods. No, but never mind that. It's tea time. Korra pranced off to fetch a tray of tea. What did she mean? Reichuru thought.
Okay, yeah, I got this.
Go.
In the tea room, Cora spoke about herself, you know. She said drinking some mint bubble tea. I have a secret too. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the comments too, but just know comments or chat I might not be able to read you guys.
Wait, no, wait, take a break. What are people saying?
They're saying, "Bam, I have a bread." Who? Yeah, me too.
I have bread.
Clean. Thank you. Hello, Nora. Well, I have a potato. Nice, Minty. I too have a potato. He is taped to a pencil.
So Cream is definitely gonna make a beautiful video of as a potato.
You cut off a bit there.
You're gonna make a beautiful kawaii potato with the komodo.
I'll try.
Right?
Won't come for another few weeks, maybe. It takes a while for me to like. Well, okay. Let's maybe 1 week. Who knows? Because like I have.
Hajime,
I have to actually.
Starchy.
I actually have to draw it.
Okay. I like you got it. It's the most important thing. It's like your purpose.
Momoland, more like Moomoland. Hello? I have milk.
More like
potato is taped to a pencil.
Potatoes.
Yeah, you'll see why in the future video.
Cream, have you ever considered making a sweet potato?
I considered it, but then I really don't like sweet potatoes.
But like you could make it like the mean one. You could make like a really derpy one. Maybe not a mean one because that's not.
You know what? I'm just gonna make the crazy potato eat the sweet potato and be like cannibal.
Yeah. But like
because that's how it works.
Could you do a potato family like all different kinds?
And then I make a Tato Daikazoku. Tato Daikazoku.
Yeah, you should do that. There are so there are
how cute.
A kawaii potato.
Kawaii potato. 赤ちゃんポテトはいつも幸せの中で something.
I don't even know the words. Something. Potato wa.
I'll look it up later. In the tea room, Cora spoke about herself. You know, she said drinking some mint bubble tea. I have a secret too. Oh, and what's that? Rachel looked at her curiously like a cat. Her ears twitched. I'm part angel. Really, I am. Oh, that punctuation's weird. If I were to read that like a real book, I'd be, I'm part angel. Really, I am. Not like, really I am. I'd be like, really I am.
Well, you know the punctuation is not correct.
The punctuation is absolutely not correct. No one believes me, though. Cora sucked down a ball. Of course he did, Cora. You are?
No.
But you don't even have wings. Oh, but I do. I just keep them hidden so no one hunts me down and tries to rip them off. I can fly, and I have the power to control light. I can't bloodbend, though. Only demons can do that. I'm sure I can bloodbend, then. Why is she... Why is...
Yeah.
Why is Avatar in this in the first place? It seems like just a weird retcon for something later in the...
I mean, like, why is Hetalia in
That is a
this?
good question. Rachel sucked on her
Likewise,
bubble tea.
Inuyasha, her too.
There were sakura petals falling on them in the pink courtyard. It was a wonderful summer day. The breeze was just right, and the air spoke of love. I hear your half-sister is an angel too, Yuki, right? Uh-huh. I love Yuki. She is an angel, loving and great with people. You can't find anyone better than her. Rachel sipped a little more. I hear you're trying to kill your dad. Cora's voice softened into silk. Yes, he is the most terrible man. He is the most terrible man.
Oh my god.
I always feel like he's watching me, even on the toilet, which is really bad. We both heartedly laughed. You know, at first I didn't think we were going to be friends. Your turn.
Wow. Okay. After training, they went home. Man, that Cora is loopy, Rachel thought. The sweat of the workout had soaked her clothes through, conforming to her body. Her silhouette looked like that of a naked woman. I hear you've gotten a new tutor. Inuyasha stepped out of the shadows. He was caught off guard by her beauty. Oh my, you look lovely. They both blushed, and she said, Domo arigatou gozaimashita, Inu-sama. I couldn't get them to kill your father. I didn't have the money. He marveled at her in passion. It's okay. I want to do it myself. He needs to die. Inuyasha turned away. Why did Denmark do this to us? I wasn't doing anything wrong. I wish we could train together again. I miss you, Ray-kun. Did you just say Ray-kun? Her ears perked up. Yes, I did, he said boldly. I have feelings for you. Feelings I've wanted to express since the day we met, all those years ago. You have captured me in such a way no one has. Your beauty, your intelligence, your passion.
Intelligence.
It's just amazing to me. We have so much in common, and I have said too much, haven't I? Perhaps. Inside, she was smiling. Anyway, any luck with retrieving your woman? You mean Kagome? No, not yet. Thank you for reminding me. I better go plan that out. Inuyasha leapt into the air and disappeared into the sky. Goodbye, Rachel whispered. She put her hands on her stomach. The power within me, she whispered.
What? I think I need a little break after that too.
Okay.
On her stomach?
What if she's tomatoes?
What if she's a tomato?
No. Like, what if she's preggers?
Oh. With who's?
You know, like
Prego? I know.
Prego, I don't know. Denny can.
Why did Denmark do that? I have feelings for you. Anyways, any luck with retrieving your woman? Oh yeah, sure. Let me just go get her.
Actually, never mind. She's probably not pregnant because the author isn't really good at like clues. I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's no real foreshadowing.
There's no foreshadowing. Like, there is no reason for Inuyasha to like push that out there at chapter 4. How long is this again? This is 30 chapters.
Actually, let me check.
There's no reason for Inuyasha to do that.
Cream, look at the list, right? Chapter 5. It's in all caps. Hentai warning.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. I don't want to read this chapter. This is a little too inappropriate.
How old is... I feel Rachel...
Oh my god.
This was written in 2012, so this means this person has to be pretty old now. Wait, it was updated to 2014. She was on this for 2 years.
Wait, hold on. Inuyasha took it. Oh my god. Read this to yourself.
Hang on, I'm gonna open this in a new tab, in a new window, so it doesn't show on the stream.
Quietly. Yeah, make sure no one can see it, because it's like not appropriate, but like, oh goodness.
This gets pretty graphic.
Oh my god, what's a Boyd?
is definitely how it works.
No, it's not.
Absolutely not.
Oh my god, it's voluptuous.
I wish I can read this to you, but this is ridiculous. But let's just say horrible cat and dog noises.
No, but like, look at how voluptuous is spelled. Voluptuous. Oh, I love this. You're the only woman I can ever love, and I need you right now. Ew.
She doesn't know how to spell gargantuan.
Terrible. Yup.
You would have thought that she could, you know, like use Google or use like a dictionary.
I don't know. My favorite is voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous. He longed to touch her voluptuous body and kiss her on the neck. He thought about it all night until he finally went to her house.
Suddenly Denmarker.
Oh my god.
There's so many problems with this. How old is everyone? I'm 22.
Oh, hi, Denny-kun. Rachel looked away. Is there something wrong? No, I'm fine, really. I can tell you're hiding something from me behind that smile of yours. It was like heavenly light shone on her. What?
It was just a dream.
Oh my god, do you see
Wait, where?
that? Okay. Like, okay, so you know where Ken Rachel looked away, blah blah. No, I'm fine, really. And then there's that longer sentence. I can tell you're hiding something from me behind that beautiful smile of yours. It was like a heavenly light shone on her butt. What? Do you see that?
Oh, because it's supposed to be as.
Oh.
As he kissed her forehead.
Thank you, because I was really confused. Why would a light be shining on her booty?
That would make no sense, but it would make sense because unnecessary lights from a window always come out to censor anime.
Skirt, like,
anyways,
as a plot point.
Yeah, her skirt flipped up.
My daddy. Whoa. This is dark. Let's
also, what is 23 times 12x?
I don't know.
What? Is it 45x?
I don't know anymore.
Depends on what. 20. Yeah, the difference is times.
This chapter is ruined for me.
Oh, hey, same with me. VVV Zella, join me in my gaming adventures. I also hate math, but I'm really good at it.
I hate math and I'm terrible at it. I can hardly read an analog clock. I'm like, which hand is the minute hand?
Just reading this next one to myself. The question is, why would you even have this? Why would you even add this? Like, a lot of this is just so unnecessary. It's like she was like going along her day and she just writes fan fiction and then all of a sudden she just decides she just wants to have sex in her own stories. Like,
I don't know. I really like the part where it's like, my dad. Oh wait, what? Oh my god, what is this? I love knives. She was tripping really hard. It seemed to her that the knife, ew, this is gross. Can we pick something different?
Yeah, we're done with this.
Okay.
Oh my god, she had like almost 2,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel.
Really? Oh yeah, I think she did like an animation or something.
She did animations of Blood Raining Night.
Everyone says I sound like
she did animations of Blood Raining Night.
Oh yeah. I bet you draw fantastic. Art is subjective. I mean, I know people who've drawn like a red line in crayon and sold it for money, so
dude, I wish I could do that. I wish I could just make a poop and then people would pay for it. I know Japanese and I might actually be Asian.
I don't know Japanese, and I'm like a 50% white meat chicken nugget.
But at the very least, she has a really good profile picture. Like, yes. I'm pretty sure she commissioned that because it's like unlike anything she's ever done.
It's cute. It's very cute.
This is silly. Okay, wow. We're done reading this fan fiction. That was ridiculous. 40 minutes of this. Oh goodness.
Wait, no, let's pick something else that's like worse.
Pick something that's worse?
Yeah, but like in a different way. Can we wait? Do you know My Immortal?
Let me just make it clear to you right now.
Yeah.
I don't read any fan fiction, so more than likely I don't know whatever you're gonna say.
Okay. Well, that's really great to hear because you're gonna be introduced to one of the best things in history. Let me know when you're ready.
My Immortal. Disclaimer, I did not write this. The infamous worst fanfiction ever posted here, unedited for your lulz. Originally by Tara Gilesby, rated M, for the... Then he put his thingy into my you-know-what, and we did it for the first time. Like, there's more than one chapter per page. Understood.
I got it.
Wakarimashita.
Liz.
There's an intro. Should we start from intro or?
No, the intro's not important.
Understood.
So here we go. Chapter 1. Author's note. Special things. Get it? Because I'm gothic. To my GF. Ew, not in that way. Raven, Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the story and the spelling. You rock. Justin, the love of my depressing life. You rock too. MCR rock. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. With purple streaks and red tips, it reaches my mid-back, and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, and get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was, because he's a major hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale light skin. I'm also a witch. And I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in my 7th year. I'm 17. I'm goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, a white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy.
The way you said that. Draco Malfoy.
What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me, and I had to go away. Author's note. Is it good? Please tell me, Faye.
Alright, I'll go with chapter 2. Author's note. Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. By the way, prep, stop flaming the story, okay? The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again, because that's how it works. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. A coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and I took off my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. Very descriptive. For no reason.
Indeed.
It's just so superficial. If I was writing a story, I'd just say I put my clothes on and got out the door. Let's get with the story, okay? Get with the story.
It's true though. Every time she puts an outfit on, they go in full detail.
I put on 4 pairs of earrings and my pierced ears, Yeah, because 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 we wouldn't know that your ears were pierced if you hadn't told us that you had pierced ears. Thank you.
And 4 times at that.
And put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, Raven, this is you. Thanks for ruining my immersion. Woke up and then grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. After she woke up, where her eyes were open, and she opened them again. Okay. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with the black mini fishnets on pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner just like before. And that's where that thought ends. What? You don't end up we put on our makeup. And that's just okay. OMFG, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so, I said blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtily. A flirtatious hi. Wonderful.
Hi.
Guess what? He said. What? I asked. Okay. At this point, I can, like, you said enough about who's speaking what that I don't need any more, like...
I mean, she could take, the Rachel person.
Rachel, okay, so Rachel had no context. This one has too much context. Like, too much too much unnecessary information. Guess what? He said. What? I asked. Well, Good Charlotte and I are having a concert at Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my god, I screamed. I love GC. They are my favorite band besides MCR. Well, do you want to go with me? He asked. I gasped. Wow.
Next. There's a specific part in the next-ish chapter that I really want to read.
Okay. Bye, VVV Exala. Why, does it say 5 years for anyone else? Yes, there's only like 5 people watching, don't worry. This is not important of a stream. It's not, it's okay. It's okay that there's not a lot of viewers because this is wonderful. This is a bonding time for me and my friend Ducky.
Yeah, this is
it's not always about you, viewers! But thank you for watching, by the way. Love you guys. Anyways, do you want to start or should I start?
Wait, let me see. Yeah, whoa, hold on one moment. Okay.
I can go like an entire chapter if you want to.
Okay, I'm gonna do chapter 3 and then you do chapter 4.
Right.
Ready? All right. Author's note. Stop flamming the story preps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the gothic people for the good reviews. Fangs, Agent Raven. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnets on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed, so blah, 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 blah. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some GC. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to
she didn't put foundation anyway because I was pale anyway. Like, what? What? Yep. Then what was the point of putting foundation in the first place, in the first chapter? What?
Maybe she just got pale.
That's ridiculous.
Was waiting. I mean, it was raining and snowing. So
Addison, the next DDLC episode comes tomorrow. Don't worry.
That's not how it works. Draco was waiting out there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a simple plan t-shirt.
Sorry, people, I'm going to do this. What are you going to do?
Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Author's note. A lot for cool boys word, okay? Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes Benz. The license plate said 666.
Okay.
And we flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs.
Because you smoked drugs.
When we got there.
Wonderful.
That's my favorite line. I just like how it's worded. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold, you're covered in blood, blah, blah, blah. Joel is hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you. Really? Asked Draco sensitively. He's so out of character.
This is very out of character as a Slytherin person. This is weird.
But really,
I don't enjoy this.
Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hilary Duff. I hate her, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly. The night went on really well. I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got Good Charlotte, got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes Benz, but Draco didn't go back to Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. Yay!
All right. I feel like I know where this is going. There's no.
You're gonna love Dumbledore. You're gonna love Dumbledore.
There's no. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Enobi, not Marius, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They knew each other before, okay? All right, that makes sense. That makes us know why. Okay, so that explains why Draco is so out of character. I get it. Draco! I shouted. What the do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of too, curiously. What the heck? I asked angrily. Ebony? He asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately. Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took of my top and I took of his clothes. I even took of my bra. Then he put his thing. You know what? We did it for the first time. Hi, Marvel Queen. Welcome, Marvel Queen 35577. You are my Hi, Cream. I'm your #1 fan. Thank you for being my #1 fan, as well as all the other #1 fans. Everyone will fight against the #1 fan to be the #1 fan. Fan?
I like fans. The kind that blow air.
Yeah. It's hot in California. And then suddenly... Oh, wait, okay, I already read that. Oh, I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. Okay.
Ew.
We started to kiss everywhere and my pale body became all warm. And then...
Go, read
what
it.
The heck are you doing, mother fathers? It was Dumbledore! Oh no, Dumbledore! They caught us putting his thingy in my you-know-what.
Author's note, Chapter 5. Stop flaming. If you flam, it means prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for the lewd. P.S. I'm not updating until I have 5 good reviews.
How many chapters is there? Okay. So glad you didn't stop.
Too many. Dumbledore made and Draco and He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools!
Luna!
He shouted. I started to cry, tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces?
You mediocre dunces.
You mediocre dunces. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. Then Draco shrieked, because I love her! Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, Fine, very well. You may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess. I lied. We went into the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress, red lace all around it and black high heels, and when I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom, and he started to sing I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back to his room.
Okay, I think I should go before this gets too weird. Bye. Okay, bye, Magic K. Trust me, it got weird like 40 minutes ago.
It's been weird.
This is a bonding moment because I wanted to share this with like as many people as I could.
Let's maybe choose something less terrifying for the world.
Well, let's at least finish chapter 6.
Oh no, okay.
Author's note. Digital preps. Okay. P.S. I would not update until you give me good reviews.
I love reviews.
The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over it, and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on what the hell poles? I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ear. I spray painted my hair with purple. Okay, that's a waste of time, but okay. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk, and glass of red blood, because that's edgy. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. B-word! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin, and he had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him. Kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's alright. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me vampire these days, he grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared. We sat down to talk for a while, then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him.
How do you feel about this beautiful creation?
Stop preps, okay? I would not update until you give me good reviews. That's how I felt. That's how I felt.
I feel like the only reason Dumbledore is because he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them.
On top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. Well, what
Ew.
inspires you?
That's not how reproduction works. You know, stork. That's how I was brought into the world.
That means I'm part stork, which means I know how to fly. Jumps off building.
I'm part bird. Oh, same.
That reminds me of that one time that on like National Geographic or something, where this bird pushes like the baby bird and then it just falls down the mountain.
Oh,
It just falls and it looks dead, but don't worry, it's alive.
So like on the door of our house, we had like a wreath up there for some reason, and a bird like made a nest on the wreath, and then I almost had planted eggs, but
that's not the right word.
Laid eggs in that nest, right? And one hatched, and then it just like was a cute little bird, but it died there, and like it just hung out there off the side of the nest looking really dead and sad.
Wow. Wonderful. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it wasn't good. No, it was really sad, and I don't know if that other egg ever hatched.
Oh, wait, what happened?
So, like, a bird...
Okay, the bird made the nest in the wreath, and then they had babies. They had eggs.
And they had 3 eggs. One of them hatched into a baby bird, but the baby bird somehow just, like, died and just stayed up there, like, hanging off the side of the nest, all dead and sad looking. Oh. And the other 2 eggs never hatched.
That's sad to think about, but at the same time, natural selection, am I right? It's probably some sort of like disease that was like given to the bird disease.
Oh, no, it was probably because the bird decided to make the nest right on the front door, and like people use that.
Oh, so it literally like cracked the egg before it like finished, and like it just...
That's what I'm thinking. Like even without meaning to, if anyone had opened the door, like could have accidentally did a little damage.
Yeah.
There.
That's why you don't put it on the wreath, yo. You just go inside the top of the awning or something. That's what like most birds do nowadays. It's like a small awning.
This bird didn't know. This bird didn't know. This bird tried.
This bird tried. Unfortunately, I have Gotchaverse. So do I. So do I.
I love trying and failing. I like succeeding too.
Anyways, I'm uploading a Gotchaverse video in 2 days. Tomorrow will be Doki Doki Literature Club, so be excited for that, everybody. I'm gonna play one ad and then continue on with my plans.
Every day, I imagine a future where I can.
I'm gonna finish that cover. I've waited too long. Do you have amino? I do not have amino. I'll make it later.
Amino acid?
No, there's an app called Amino, which is like...
I know.
I know. Okay. I love you. I get the joke about all the proteins and stuff made by
Oh yeah.
Amino acids or proteins.
Amino acids. You know, I really, when I talk about fat, like any kind of fat, I like to say lipids. Lipids?
That's cute.
Like I look in the, I poke my belly like, look at these lipids.
That's silly. I love it.
It's incorrect. Look at all these lipids.
Look at all these chickens.
Look at all these chicken nuggets.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope to see you guys all in another stream. Sorry, I'm like ending it now, like an hour later. It's just only an hour stream, but hey, you guys got what you came for. Me reading a bunch of fan fictions, or 2 technically, but yeah.
You got Draco Malfoy, incredibly out of character.
But you know, like it's a fan fiction, so whatever, right?
I love him. He's depressing. And his eyes are filled with so
sadness.
What was it? Depressing
sadness. Something like that.
Good.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.